You're back. We're back. We got some Aerosmith Sweet Emotion on the table for today.
Yeah, another Aerosmith track. I'm excited to check this out.
Train Kept a Rollin', I believe, was the last one that we did. It's been a while since we've done some Aerosmith, which I'm kind of disappointed in us about that because I really, really enjoyed that last song from Aerosmith.
Yeah, I thought they were really good, and I was really pleasantly surprised because I didn't really know much about them to begin with. I had only ever heard that one really popular song. I forget what it's called, but it's like a slow dance song. It was always like one of those songs that was one of like the final dances of the night at like a dance. So I never really knew.
Ballad feel, right?
Yeah, like I never knew they had all of this other amazing music that I had like no idea that they even dabbled into these other genres.
Well, that was what was interesting about Train Kept a Rollin', right? Because that was much more of a harder rock sound.
Super
we're like, what is this?
upbeat
This is awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Dream On wasn't awesome, which was the other song that we had done. And that was more of the ballad feel and kind of what we expected to some degree.
Yes, that was more of what I was like expecting from Aerosmith.
But I think we were even confused when we did that one because we were reading about Aerosmith and they had said they were like a hard rock sound, right?
And we were like, what?
So it's been kind of confusing getting to know Aerosmith thus far, but knowing now that they have the capabilities of Train Kept a Rollin' and reading what we've read, they have been known as one of America's greatest rock and roll bands.
Yeah.
Right? So I think their earlier sound, from what we read from the commenters, that it was a little harder sound.
Yeah.
Probably into the 70s, because I think they started in 1970 and into the 70s it was a little harder sound. And then progressively they added in more commercial success with some of those ballads
which I think is probably more of like the vibe that we were used to or we were expecting.
Because they've been around for so long, right?
Yeah. So interested to see what else they bring to the table today.
Yeah. I think this is 1975, 1976. Do you remember if it was 75?
I think it was 76.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm expecting a little more of a rock sound on this one, given the time period.
I'm hoping for a little bit more of a rock sound.
But then the name Sweet Emotion gives me a feeling that we may not get that. So
I guess we're about to find out momentarily.
If you're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You guys ready? Okay, just make sure that you're subscribed because 85% of our viewers are not, and we want you a part of our team. So hit that subscribe button now. All right, now we're ready. Let's get some Sweet Emotion.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? What's your name?
Billy.
Ooh, I like that name. Have you been a good little boy?
Yes. Yes.
How old are you, Billy?
I'm 26. I'm an entertainment lawyer in Beverly Hills.
Here's what I'm wearing, Billy. Silk see-through miniskirt. And lace panties underneath.
Okay.
Some sweat hog mama with a face like a gent. Said forget up and go, must have got up and went. Well, I got good news, she's a real good liar. Cause the backstage of Brooklyn set your pants on fire.
You're really hot, Billy.
Love that riff. All right, so this is kind of weird because I do recognize that Sweet Emotion
Oh, you
portion
do?
when they're holding the note through the chorus there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know from where. I don't think I know the song from the song itself. It's probably, as we've said many times before on the channel, through a movie or TV show or a commercial or something like that. Because I think this is one of their more popular songs. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't recognize it at all. Like maybe it's something that has been in stuff. I just never picked up on it. But
Yeah.
I've never heard this that I can remember.
Fire riffs in this one. The bass riff is fire. Electric guitar riff is fire.
Yeah.
And offset by this, chorus that they're harmonizing on.
Yeah,
and
it's a little bit softer, a little bit more
Yeah,
poppy.
yeah.
I kind of like that blend though. It's like they go harder on the verses and like you said, the riff, and it'll build this energy, and then it kind of like has a little bit more of like a flow, like a lighter flow for the hook.
Yeah. And so you don't recognize this at all.
Nope.
What are your thoughts on it in general? You like it?
I like it. I mean, the intro, I was like, where are we going with this? With this kid
I
in his
guess we haven't even
bedroom
touched
with
on that
like
part.
the 1-800 like phone hotline type thing, and I was like, all right, that's a weird start, but besides that, the song itself I really like.
Yeah, it's kind of distracting, the video, a little bit. I'm trying not to get too distracted from it.
Yeah,
but
sorry, continue.
I was just going to say that I would assume that they did this for the video. Like, I would guess they don't have this in the studio version.
That's what I was
the
going to
overlay.
say. I was like, I wonder if the vocal portion of that is actually in the real song, or if it's just like for the video aspect.
Yeah, I think it's probably they did it for the video.
True.
This video, though, like, it doesn't seem like it was shot in the 70s. It seems, I'm a little bit perplexed by that, because they also look a little older. Right?
Yeah.
Themselves, the individuals look a little older.
Yeah.
Like, Steven Tyler looks, older than what he would, I imagine he'd be in 1975.
Maybe they just made the song and then made the video later.
That's what I would imagine they must have done, because the quality of the video itself
It's good.
looks great, right? So
Yeah.
maybe they've kind of added in some movie dynamics to this video.
After it'd been used and stuff.
Yeah.
True.
Anyways, any other thoughts you want to add?
No, like I said, I think it's great, and I think I love in this kind of like rocker-esque. They've got their look here, like him with his little headband, bandana thing, and his little vest. And we got Billy under the covers.
Are you ready to get going again?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll.
I pulled in town in a police car. Your daddy said I took it just a little too far.
Well, Billy,
You tell him nothing but your girlfriend lied.
what are you gonna do to me?
You can't catch me 'cause a rabbit done died. Yes, it did.
So fire.
Yes, Billy.
Standing in front just a shaking your ass.
What else?
I take you backstage, you can drink in my glass. I talk about something you can sure understand.
Can you hold on for just a second?
'Cause a month on the road and I'll be eating from your hand.
Nice.
Is that all, Billy? It's been real fun, Billy.
Yeah.
Call me again sometime, honey.
There's a little bit of everything in that. A little bit of sex, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of a hard rock
Yeah, that was
combined
funny.
all together.
Yeah, that visual at the end there definitely made me laugh.
Yeah. And I don't really know entirely what the song was supposed to represent. A little bit overwhelming between the visuals,
Yeah.
between the sound. Trying to capture what the lyrics were portraying was hard, I would say, on the first listen. I feel like I'm getting manipulation from women in some respect. Obviously, you'd get that at the end, right, from the final visual, but I think like some of the lyrics were conveying that as well. But overall, really great hard rock sound.
Yeah. I love the offset, like I said, between the harder sound in the riffs and the verse pieces, and then the chorus coming in with a little bit lighter, a little bit more poppy, kind of like commercial mainstream vibe in it. I feel like it could appeal to a lot of people, like a wide audience with that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this had a lot of hard rock influence to it, though. Like there was so much pop to so much of the instruments. So we talked about the bass riff and the electric guitar riff, but obviously even the drums were popping a lot in this one. They had a machine gun feel to them, and then you offset that with the reverse vocals that you were talking about, which were definitely harsher, right? So overall, I feel like it was something where they made it that the 90% of the song was hard rock, but then that chorus section was something maybe you could feature in a commercial or a film or something like that, and it would stick out. So really great combination totality wise.
I feel like even that, like even with that chorus, like it could even be something they'd play on the radio, and it would still be like mainstream enough that people would want to listen to it on the radio. I feel like.
But I think it complemented well because it had this high energy thrust throughout the main portion of the song, which is kind of the opposite of what you normally get, right? Normally you get the energy comes into the chorus, and the rest of the song might be, a little more toned down. This was the opposite. It was like energy throughout. Yeah. And then the chorus was like, okay, let's slow down and relax
a little bit of a break or a little bit of a kind of like a vibe just to, ride the wave a little bit until the next portion. Yeah. No, I liked it though.
And apparently Billy had a lot of fun too.
It also makes you think, because like I never really thought about it before, like these chat things or these hotlines, it's like you really don't know who's actually on the other end of them.
Yep, that's
the lady ironing her clothes with her baby in her kitchen.
Well, I think that's the it's the catch-22, right? Because on the one hand you don't know, but on the other hand it means you can do what Billy did, and you can imagine it being who you want it to be.
That's fair. Yeah.
Right. So I guess that's where social media is going too, because people just create their AI-based versions of themselves now.
It's so crazy.
Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed our reaction to Sweet Emotion. Make sure you hit the like button if you did. Make sure you're subscribed. Like I said, 85% of our viewers are not subscribed. We'd love to have you on the wagon. We do Aerosmith. We've done a few of their tracks, but we got lots of variety in terms of music. We also do comedy, we do sports, and we do history. So this is the place to be if you want to check out new entertainment. How many videos do we do, Sam?
2 every single day.
That's right. So we'd love to have you. Hopefully we see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.